The Winnipeg Film Group is celebrating a big milestone this year. Its 50th anniversary with many special guests and local filmmakers visiting. The film group is putting on its We're Still Here 50 Years of the Winnipeg Film Group Festival. Joining us now are Olivia Norquay and Leslie Supnet with the Winnipeg Film Group. Congratulations on 50 years. Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Tell us how the film group began 50 years ago exactly.
Sure. So the Winnipeg Film Group started in 1974 by a group of filmmakers who wanted to, share film production resources and to build community. And it was part of a movement across Canada where artist-run centers were popping up with the same idea to come together and present their work and have the opportunity to spread their voice and their artistic voice around the country and abroad.
And so with the group being there, helping those filmmakers, what did it bring to their to the process and to their final products?
Sure. It allowed filmmakers to have a presentation of their work through the Cinematheque, which is now called the Dave Barber Cinematheque. But it also allowed filmmakers to pull resources and eventually to get funding to make their work.
And what sets us apart from other film groups across the country?
The big thing about the Winnipeg Film Group is that we run the Dave Barber Cinematheque, and we also have a production and training wing. So that is where people can rent equipment, film production equipment, and gain access to funding or training for independent filmmaking, and also a distribution department, which we have a pretty sizable collection of films. We have over 1,400 titles.
Wow.
Yeah, so we've become an unofficial archive in a way that is important, and there isn't any other artist-run center in Canada that has these three important wings.
Okay, and so take us back to Dave Barber, the late Dave Barber. I met Dave, very passionate about Winnipeg's film industry. Remind us who he was and what he did for the Winnipeg Film Group.
Sure. Dave Barber was the longest running employee of the Winnipeg Film Group. He was the head programmer for a very long time, and he was just so much more than that. He was a strong advocate for Canadian independent film, especially experimental film. He knew the power of presenting works within the Cinematheque that would draw attention to these works that wouldn't maybe play anywhere else across Canada, that allowed the spotlight to come on these works so that they would eventually gain either theatrical release or play other film festivals.
Amazing. Okay, well, let's talk about the festival itself. What is happening and what can people expect?
For sure. So it's taking place from September 23rd to 28th at the Dave Barber Cinematheque. We've invited a few founding members of the Winnipeg Film Group. So Leonard Yerkir will be presenting The Morning Suit, which is the first feature film made in Manitoba, as well as Joanne Jackson Johnson. She'll be presenting a shorts program of kind of formative short films from Winnipeg. We've also invited Sonia Ballantyne, Farrah Murdoch, and James Pomeroy to curate shorts programs. We'll also be showcasing Winnipeg filmmakers' experimental features from Isaiah Medina, Greg Hannock, and Heidi Phillips.